And tax season is a time that many of us dread, but we want to make it easier for you. And joining us this morning is Lisa Valencia, and we are talking about estate planning. Lisa.
Yes, we are.
Why don't we just start with what is it? Like, how many homes do I need, or how many boats do I need? How many assets to actually do this?
No, that couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, estate planning, just generally speaking, is really just the process of protecting your assets during your lifetime and after you passed away. And the documents that would affect you during your lifetime would be basic powers of attorney. And after you passed away, it would be things like wills and trusts, which would determine who's going to be receiving your assets and how. And trust work, of course, avoids the probate court system. We know which a lot of people are trying to do. But I think the biggest misconception with estate planning just kind of lies in that term estate.
Yes,
people think, exactly. It's like what you said in the beginning. I mean, people think that they need second homes and cottages and things to need estate planning, and that couldn't be further from the truth.
How complicated is the process?
It is actually can be a very straightforward process.
Okay.
Yeah. And tax season is a great time to begin doing that because, of course, you're already gathering all of your assets. I mean, a lot of the same information that you need when you start the estate planning process is the same thing that you're doing during tax season. You're gathering financial information, personal information, family information. And once you've done that, you're pretty much halfway there, which is sometimes half the battle in starting estate planning.
Yeah, just collecting all of that info.
Exactly.
How does this protect someone and their family?
Yeah, I mean, putting documents in place is just, it's so important because if you have minor children, you know, anyone to protect leaving behind if something were to happen, making sure that your estate is passing on to the ones that you love and not having to be stuck in the probate court system, you know, that's the biggest issue with it.
I mean, once you're on that path, it's very difficult to get off of it.
Exactly.
How does one get started? What's your best advice?
Yeah, I mean, you can visit the Shea Law website. We have a lot of information on there just in terms of how to get started and basic information about estate planning. We have offices all over Michigan and over the Metro Detroit area. We offer virtual meetings, you know, so it's really an easy process, and we have a ton of smiling faces that would be happy to help you get started.
And what is the end result? I could imagine it's a bit of relief. Right?
Absolutely.
You've got your affairs in order.
I can't tell you how many people at the end of the process, they say, Lisa, this was so much more simple than I was ever expecting, and thank you so much, because now they just feel like there's that peace of mind, right?
Well, I'm sure it's also easy when you have an expert that's helping you along the way.
That does help. That does help.
Thanks so much, Lisa.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.